What is going on, guys? We are back with another video today, and we are taking on the Cincinnati Bengals in our Steelers Superstar Series, as we are now going to be in Week 13. We're going to head right away there. We just have not gotten breakouts, by the way. I'm not exactly sure why or what's the situation, what's the story, but we just haven't gotten any, and it's factual because... well, we haven't gotten any, but the Javelin, who has had a really good season, slowed down a little bit last week or so, just is still normal, which is just absolutely disgusting. We did end up stealing Chinn off the Jets, who we just played back-to-back games, and we ended up rolling an 88. This is the ratings we gave him. I think they're pretty fair, right? Hit power has improved quite a bit. Abilities are secure tackler and deep route KO, which I think, once again, is pretty damn fair. Could have given him, like, acrobat, but, wanted some good tackling in the back there, as we are about to take the Bengals on here. Of course, if you don't know what Steelers Superstar Series is, we win, we steal a player with a spin, and then we spin their overall as well. You could get lower overall than they started with, or higher, and looking at the players of the week, nothing really too special there at all. Let's take a look at Cincinnati. Obviously, we see in our team we're a very good overall. As obviously, we keep winning, we keep gaining players. If we lose players, but obviously no team has done that yet. There's been a few that have been close, but no cigar. Justin Herbert, not bad at all. Running backs, Dobbins, very solid, high potential guy. Wide receiver, let's see what they got. DK Metcalf, that's definitely a guy on our radar. Devontae Parker, not bad as well. Pittman, obviously a bit more raw. Hunter Henry, really solid tight end. O-line, left tackle sucks. Left guard's good, but he's old. Center sucks. Right guard's meh. Right tackle sucks. Oh my god. Fortnite. Left end sick. Sound like I am there too. Cameron Hayward, really good too. Sheldon Richardson, decent, always a high performer. Rashawn Gary, pretty decent, very athletic. Roquan, solid. Shaq Thompson, okay. Corners are eh. Free safety's pretty solid, and strong safety's pretty solid. Kicker, punter, nothing really special. And I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but later tonight on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr, we will have the London Bulldogs Super Bowl at around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, so you better be there. You better. Decent enough, probably good enough to beat us, but we'll see. It kind of comes down to how well Metcalf does, and then obviously Herbert, hitting him in stride potentially. Of course, defense for pass rush is obviously really good. How are we going to handle Danielle Hunter this week? Well, apparently Danielle put something in my water because he almost killed me just when I was trying to mention his name. So we may not have to worry about this because we may all be dead. And speaking of maybe all dead, we all will be one day. So you might as well take a risk. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe leave a like. Maybe subscribe. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Try it out. See what happens. Probably nothing good, but I don't know why. I'm feeling rain. I don't want rain, but I'm feeling it's going to happen. And, it looks like a little overcast, right? Nothing special, though. So, of course, the Bengals wearing special uniforms just might be what they need to get hyped up. We don't need to be hyped up. We are the hype. We are the up. As nobody can stop us. No one can bring us down. Justin Fields keeps getting better and better each week, it seems. We're just way too dynamic. There are teams that have gotten us to really rough third down looks, but they can never finish. And we just end up taking advantage of that, winning the game because nobody takes their opportunities against us, or at least they try to, and they can't take them. The offense also being extremely fast, pretty much at every position, also helps quite a bit. The depth on offense, though, not really that great. Our receivers outside of Tyreek and Pitts. I suppose you count the running back too, but if we're talking about pure wide receivers, we just got speed, really. Well, outside of Larry, obviously. Looking at the playoff picture, this is what it looks like. Obviously, there should be 7 teams, but there's not. Kicking off, maybe there isn't an overcast. I know the sun can still, kind of glare out, but it's usually not like that, right? It's bright, but it's not like a sunlight bright. I don't know why this matters, but here we are. Justin Herbert, let's take a look at those numbers. Obviously, his ratings are decent, and his season is also decent. All right, first play. It's going to be a run, and what is he doing? As that could have already been a fumble. What is Dobbins doing? He runs to the right. He's got himself some room. Instead, he cuts back and nearly dies. Not even, figuratively. He literally almost died. That hit stick could have decapitated him. And we probably could have went for it. Really good slant to Metcalf. Who said he can't run routes? Who said it? Well, everyone. But, clearly he can. First and 10 for the 39-yard line. Chinn. Let's see it. Bobby. Chinn. Get up there. And he forces the fumble on the first try. Davis going the wrong way here. Kind of gets back to where he initially picked up the ball. Probably not, actually. But Jeremy Chinn with the hit. 88 hit power apparently is enough. And obviously, as you can see, it forced it free. 33 touchdowns, 13 picks, 3,105 yards for Fields. Add on some to the ground game, and you have yourself a potential MVP of the league. Running the pistol this time. Let's see what we can come up with. As there's no one on Pitts, that could already be a touchdown. What are the I don't get it. I really don't. I have their accuracy sliders on 80. I have their coverage on 80. I have their reaction time on 70. Maybe it's supposed to be lower. I don't even know at this rate. But yay. Really good start for the Bengals, who are going to obviously run it here. Which, I mean, they ran the ball well. They just kind of fumbled. Oh, we missed hard there. Chinn with a really good job on the tight end. Grabs the running back in open space who could have actually taken it. I mean, you do have to remember our team is pretty loaded at this point, too. As Aaron Donald, another freaking hit stick. This man is getting absolutely pummeled out the gate in this one. The javelin near the line of scrimmage. Try to go for the bait. Look at that pressure. Davenport takes him down. The speed of the javelin to recover on a couple of routes as well. Absolutely sickening. And that's a screen pass. He's not even going to get his ball off. And Donald will take him down. This is already becoming a slaughter fest. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do I need to do anything? I don't know. Because we're too good. I think we're just too fast as well. As Isaiah Rodgers is going to get that ball pretty easily to the 34. Read option look, and believe it or not, I am going to be canceling that. I'm just going to run it to the right. They actually look like they have this entire play read. Looks can be deceiving. I get it's a pistol playbook, but, like, is every play going to be in the pistol? Like, I mean, surely something is going to have to not be, right? I guess it is. I guess when you run the pistol, believe it or not, they give you the pistol. And, I mean, there's just no one on anyone. Like, we could have ran, we could have threw to Tyreek, and we did. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that's a blown opportunity, but once again, third down could have got us off the field. They didn't. And we extend the drive. Oh, look at the move. Aaron Jones almost slips it free. Gains 6 on the play. A lot of different pieces moving around here. I think you should probably move that, though, because you want Tyreek potentially scoring. Aaron Jones out the backfield. There's no one in sight. I mean, they're just leaving him go. That's a first down. Collins getting involved now. In cut from Mr. Schwartz. And there's no one on Tyreek. Of all the players to leave open, why would it be him? To the 17. This is a very interesting pitch, but it actually doesn't look half bad. Especially when they have a corner on the outside, just like nowhere to be found. Oh, that's not good. Aaron Jones spins in, but gets popped for a loss of 4. This is like, it is kind of hard to like play offense, but it is also hard to stop. Could have went to Aaron Jones there. And that's a risky one, and he holds on. Back shoulder just destroys him. Is that the javelin going against Metcalf? He's nowhere to be found. He actually gets torched, but almost picked by Jackson because they literally run into each other. I don't know. I could not tell you. The game's already over. Like, just throw in the flag. They just throw in the flag, dude. This is why you cannot run franchise on last gen. Aaron Jones. They look like they're already like looking to stop the run. But even though they had the run kind of contained, he was nowhere near Aaron Jones. He was already gone by the time he was like, oh, it's a run play. Let me go after him. I will say, with the pistol, they're actually playing a really weird defense. I don't know if this is we're forcing them into it or what's the story, but their defense actually is very tough to read here. 3rd and 6 situation could actually get us off the field. Screen pass. The read op's not the worst call in the world. Though it is when your freaking players don't block. Picked up by Larry Fitz. I don't even know if that would have been an actual fumble, but since we recovered, there will be no review. That's what they needed. If the Bengals would have given up a touchdown on that drive, I don't see how they could come back. But they stopped us, and it's a screen that they will not get off again. Aaron Donald's going to freaking leave with a sack record if they run any more screens. Don't tell me they're going to run it on 2nd and 17. And they will. Oh, it's a really good run, though. Look at Donald. Donald, the first one there, really good juke move. I mean, he bailed out that terrible play call. There's 2 players there wide on him with no one on him, and they just sold it. And picked off by the Javelin, who will score. I mean, sure, man. I mean, it's the Javelin. It is the Javelin, but... Jeez, man. It's 8 picks. How many for 6? 3, 4, 5, maybe? I mean, what do we do? Like, it's just... oh, my. And he slips off, and there's a fumble. This is absurd. I mean, last week, we barely won. I mean, we're a 6 squad, but, like, really? Let's go for the jugular, dude. Tyreek Hill for a touchdown. Why not? And that is insane. GG. Game's over. Don't tell me they're going to run it again. Like, you guys do realize you're down. Well, you know. You know what? To be fair, the way Herbert's playing, it may be their best chance is to run. Maybe it is. We got in trouble for possession time because they wanted us to hold it for a bit. It was a 5-second drive. Huge hit by Wagner. Could have been another fumble. Screw it. We'll line up some stats. Why not? And, yeah, they're moving a little bit. They're moving a little bit. I mean, our team is good, but, like, it's not 28-0 good, right? And there goes Dolphins. That first fumble absolutely crippled them. Ooh. I mean, that's another reason why people lose. Like, teams just lose against us. You're double-teaming Marlon Davison. He's the worst player on the line. They do it again. Oh, that should have been a freaking pick by the Javelin again, and he just didn't see it. Awareness lacking a little bit there. Metcalf on the slant gets down to the 7. They're finally doing something. Is it a case of too little, too late, though? Oh, got caught on the jab. Oh, my. Maybe you should double-team him. Damn, son. All right, Marlon. Let's get that spin move again. That spin move special. Spun move air. One-on-one. He will not beat King. 3rd and goal from the 3. I mean, you already have to think about going for this. Could be a run. I don't expect it, though. There's nowhere to go. Still nowhere to go, and honestly, that's just not Herbert's fault. Takes the sack from Donald, who now has 3.5 double digits on the season. But we'll see. You know, something breaks free. Oh, my. Aaron Jones, though, slipping away. Pitt's open enough. Gets out of bounds, though, which sucks. But I suppose 3rd and 1. It's a very manageable play to actually get, you know, the drive moving again. Probably should have been. But guess who we got? Oh, guess who we got? Fields is running all the way to the 39. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Running backs are looking for numbers like those. A little bit of pressure, and oh my, what a filth. This team is just, I mean, they're just rolling. The effort isn't even there. We don't even need it. You know, everyone's just chilling at this point, having fun. And, of course, the block from Schwartz, absolutely despicable. And maybe. Oh, they left Jones. That's not a guy you want to leave. Look at how much freaking space he just ate up. I mean, if we score a touchdown here, it's over. Realistically, just scoring anything here is over. Fitz on the inside, could be. You got to take that. Ah, he misses the throw. It was there. It was there. He went with a high point just in case. But it was 100% there. You got to hit that throw, dude. Ooh, that's a risky one. That's a very deep play. Larry, though. Larry. Nah. That's a really good throw. Knocked out anyways. I don't think he would have the feet regardless, but 31 in the first half. Probably. 31 in the first half. As a fan, how do you react to this? Like, how do you react to this? It's like the biggest smoke job ever. I mean, you probably have to start with an onside kick, right? Like, I don't... Nice moves. Slipping through the edge rusher really did a good job there, but he just couldn't get to us. It's happened a couple of times. Makes the right play, makes the right read, and just can't get to the ball. On the run, Schwartz could score. On the run, Schwartz could score. Oh, my Lord. Fields is too good. Fields is just way too good. Not the worst play call for them to blitz. I mean, if it's anyone but Fields or a fast quarterback, they probably get there. I really don't know how to make it harder. I don't... What? I got blocked by our guys so hard. I tried to go for the bait. And you already know I was going for the hit stick on that one. That's why I gave him an extra 7 or 8 yards. Try to get in front of him to pop him back into play. Delayed handoff. I mean, the run game has worked really well for them, but at some point you got to realize the game is just going to be over if you're going to help us run the ball when we're winning by so much anyways. Donald just got handled. Nice. Really good 3-yard play there. Oh, he's got him. Okay, I'll give that one to him. Not a bad play call. The run calls, though, outside of maybe the reads, even the read options kind of suck, too. Not great around here. Tries to spin, does get it, but doesn't get the first. Really good chip by, I believe, Patrick Ricard there. Play action hurt him last time. Well, I guess it wasn't play action, but we turned into a play action, basically rolled out. Oh, they got us. They got us. We just try to yeet it because they actually contain the quarterback, too. That's going to be a punt. I mean, their yards aren't far off of us, but we just haven't really had to put that many yards up because we get so many short field situations. Back to Donnie. And the tight end's pretty open, and they just don't see it because of the massive pressure. Our ball again. They got us at the 5 here. And they're not going to pressure us. Chill's just going to walk free. I mean, it's a win-win to bring the blitz, right? You're already losing by a ton, but at least if you get a safety, you know, you never know. You never know. 12-38, your ball. Chance. And there goes Daniil. All right, 3rd and 5. Let's see what we can get. Let's get a block from Patrick Ricard, though. And there goes Schwartz. Just too much speed. And Tyreek, no effort at all. Like most of our players all game long, even though we're winning. Oh, and there's a fumble. Fields gets the tackle. Aaron Jones fumbles. That was a big hit, in fairness. Cut move right into a hit stick. Clowney off the edge. Over the middle, Metcalf, who's, I mean, he's had a pretty good game. I'd say he has like 70% of the yards, right? I just wish they were actually close to coming back, right? Is that Bobby on Metcalf? We are in man coverage, so it must be. And it is, and he's open. And he slips off of Chinn. And Jackson, really good recovery speed there. Gets him to the 4. I mean, they're making plays, but it's just so late. There's no one on the running back, by the way. And we forced the pressure. That's why there was no one on the running back, obviously. We might actually just gun it between Donald and Clowney. Didn't work out, and really good catch. Wow. Jamin Davis was literally all over that. So if he reads it, we just hand it, simply put. Which he didn't. And the jukebox, especially for a quarterback, is just awful. Pitch it. Oh, he gets it. Oh, you got to get the block there, Fields. It was filth. We actually were about to slip off of it, but, you know. Yeah, total defense 5. I mean, it doesn't look like it. 2nd and 3, another read-op look. That was strange, but it worked. Ricard was in a really weird spot. Fields took the punishment, and they still get the first. I mean, at this point, it should just be, like, illegal for us to even be toying with them. Like, their morale is so low. They're going to go down, like, 15 points in overalls just in this game alone. And I will say, first down. Play action. Looking for Tyreek. Could have probably gotten him, but we'll throw it away. There goes Donald. Gets another. What's the numbers? 5.5. Let's see it again. Do it again. Spin move. Yeah, you better dump it off. Oh, Jesus. The javelin's ankle's just snapified. Can Donald force it again? And he slowly does, and that probably could have been PI, but they don't call it. I think even the refs are just sick of this match and just want to go home. And that will be the game. The game was pretty much over from the first quarter, which is just unfortunate to see. I mean, these sliders are heavily in their favor. We're on all Madden. I don't know how to change it. You know, I just don't know what to do here because I want a challenging experience. That's what this was supposed to be, you know, less formal, you know, announcer type thing. Just talk about the game as if it was like a really tough challenge. But, I mean, no team, and there's been a couple of teams, but no one's really given us, you know, that challenge we've been looking for. Fields, obviously, really good performance. You know, Aaron Jones wasn't super great, but he was okay. Receiving, Schwartz had himself a day. Pitts had that one really good play, but outside of that, really wasn't that successful. Donald, player of the game, obviously. the javelin with a pick 6, which helps. But yeah, I'll show you guys the sliders. Maybe you guys know a little bit more about sliders than I do. Maybe I'm just actually making them easier for myself than making them harder. But I'll show you them in a second. We also have a lot of upgrades we'll do next episode. General managers. We must have already made the playoffs at 12-0, which is quite insane. Here are our sliders. Maybe drop these as well, I suppose. Why not? Pass coverage down to like 20, maybe? I mean, I'm really not sure. Oh, we had 88 pass coverage, not 80. Should this number go down or up? I don't know. That's the one I've always, like, struggled with. I really don't know. I really don't know. That's the sliders for now. Let's once again show you guys we didn't, go all pro. I almost said force wins. I'm just so used to the rebuild phrase that I use all the time. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much that. Let's take a look at some of these, scenario things, these scenarios, and then we shall steal a player from them. And I don't really know who I hope it is, because Schwartz obviously came up big. I suppose we could use a true number 2 wide receiver, as Larry Fitz is more of a liability than he is, of a threat. Metcalf. I suppose Metcalf and Roquan would be pretty nice. Jamin Davis definitely a little bit lower on the list these days for my favorite player and just success, I suppose. He has some good coverage plays, I suppose, but Metcalf is, I guess, the number 1 guy, which would just make this team literally unstoppable. All right, here are the names we have. How many is this? 6 names. Metcalf, Saffold, what does that say? Roquan. That's Amos, Hayward, and Williams. So 2 safeties, a linebacker, a lineman, a wide receiver, and a D lineman, basically a DT, which would make our front just unbelievably OP. But without further ado, let's spin. Even though we don't need Metcalf, I think, obviously, with how cool Metcalf is and how OP he is, I suppose he's the guy we're aiming for. So let's do a clicky to spin, see what we get, and then deal with it that way. And it is going to be Roquan Smith. Jamin Davis has kind of played, iffy lately, so I suppose that's fair. So we have our overalls starting at 86 to 95. He is currently, I believe, a 90 overall, so very fair. He drops 4 overalls or gains 5. Let's take a look and see, or, stays right at 90. Let's see what we get. Usually we're above, but sometimes we're not, and he goes 1 overall up. He's a 91 overall. Of course, he also does gain Superstar because he is only Star, but probably should be Superstar. Anyways, that is going to be another episode of our Steal as Superstars series here on the channel. Maybe we lose a game. I don't know. I really don't. Obviously, we're gaining players. We're getting better every week, so that obviously is helping, but overall, these teams, they're just not making good decisions. Not even that they're just getting outmanned. They do have players that are beating our players on offense. That they're playing well here and there. It's just they're throwing the game away. They're simply throwing the game away, and they just got to make better decisions. But I don't know. There's not much we can do. Once again, take a look at the what is it called? The sliders. See if there's anything I'm clearly just making a mistake on. Also, later today, hopefully mentioned earlier in the video, Super Bowl for the London Bulldogs live on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr around 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be there or beautiful day. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya.